Hey YouTube, ButterflyAgape here. So I just wanted to take some time and talk about relationships. Living with your partner, who you are in love with, and deciding to move in together. So there's some differences, all right? That's something that we need to know. All right, so you move in. You're like, oh my gosh, I love you, you love me. This is gonna be fabulous. I got to be around you all of the time. Yay! Okay, so let's say you live by yourself. You wanna watch a new series. You wanna start a new series on Netflix. You wanna watch 5, 6, 7 episodes in a row. You do that. You sit there, sun is shining, you got your episode, might eat some junk food, chill out, go get whatever you need. First episode goes by, second episode goes by. Nobody can tell you what to do. You watch your series and you're happy with it. Now, let's say you're moving in with someone that you love and you want to watch that series. So what do? Turn your series on. You're sitting there, you're so excited. Start watching that first episode, that second episode. Huh? You get a question. So, you gonna wash these dishes or do you want me to wash these dishes? Is that a real question? I'm confused. Is that a real question? I mean, you can watch them if you want. I'm trying to watch my series over here. So you go back. You're like, all right, whatever. Watch that second series. It's getting real good. Babe. Yes? So we're going to go grocery shopping. We're going to wash clothes today. I mean, you've been there 2 hours already. I'm just trying to figure out, are these actual questions, like where you're allowed to answer your real answer? So, you know, at the beginning, nah, I'm cool. I'm just going to sit here and watch this series right here. Doesn't work like that. Let's say you just want to sit there in silence. You want to stare at the ceiling. You want to stare at the wall. It doesn't matter. You just want to stare at something. Not speak. Chill. So you sitting there, staring in silence. Then you hear feet. Somebody's walking around. Then somebody's talking. Somebody's asking questions. Then they looking at you crazy because you're staring at the ceiling. Psych. I'm just playing. I actually love, no, that stuff is real, but I love living with my partner. Steph is a great person to live with, actually. She's right over there. She can hear me talking. She's so great. It's wonderful. No, but seriously, actually, I just got blessed. I got lucky. Steph is probably the best person I could have ever lived with. And no offense to past roommates, because I've had some good roommates, but Steph is probably the best roommate that I've ever had. Because not only do we love each other and love spending time with each other, but you have a partner there that can do stuff with you. You don't have to go grocery shopping alone if you don't want to. You don't have to clean alone. You can actually watch the series together, start a new one. So it definitely works out for us because our personalities blend very nicely. So she definitely does better in the areas. Are they really about to cut bushes and grass while I'm trying to make a YouTube video? Sorry. So, sorry about the noise. But she really is great. And it comes down to a point where I feel like when you're deciding to move in with someone, you really want to take your time and you want to make that decision wisely. Because not everybody needs to live with each other. And sometimes it's really hard. And if it's a person that you're actually in a relationship with, you're going to have to make some adjustments. You can't do everything exactly the same that you did when you lived by yourself. You're going to have to come to compromises because that's just normal. Any relationship has compromises. You don't have to change yourself completely, but you guys are going to have to work together. You're going to have to see what works for you, see what works for that person to make the living arrangements the best way that it can be. So with Steph and I, it definitely works. There's some things that I just don't like to do. I never like to do. I don't like to take out trash, so I don't take out trash. Steph is great. She doesn't mind. So little things. And I'm sure she doesn't like to take out trash too, but because she knows I hate it more, compromise to make me happy. She doesn't really like disinfecting, using bleach and different stuff like that. I don't mind. I like cleaning. I like cleanliness. She's great at organizing. There comes those times where she doesn't mind doing stuff and I need my me time. I need to stare at the ceiling or the wall in complete silence. And that was hard for her at first, but she gets it now. She sees me staring out into space. She walks right past me. She ignores me. She goes to the other room. That's why I love her. She's the best. But seriously, like with us, when we moved in, we kind of did that whole lesbian thing. So she was staying with me for a little bit while she was trying to find her other place to move in. And then I just didn't want her to go. So it was probably like, I want to say January, I don't even know, April, maybe like 4 months into our relationship when we moved in. She was only supposed to stay for a couple weeks, but we both just loved being with each other. So it was curtains. Now, like 2.5 years later, you know, well, not 2.5 from that point, but all together. So we've been living with each other for a while now. And it works. It definitely works. We've had to both learn. Sorry about my finger. I'm trying to hold this phone because I don't have my laptop with me right now. So we're both trying to learn exactly, you know, what makes each other comfortable, what, you know, we can do to make it easier for that other person. And there's still moments where something new pops up. We pretty much have it under a science now, but that's exactly what you have to do. If you want to live with that person, if you are in a relationship with that person, you're going to have to take away and break away from how you were used to living by yourself, and you're going to have to blend with your partner now. And it could be the very, very best thing ever if you get somebody that blends nicely, or it could be tragic. So be careful. Okay, make that decision wisely. Make sure you guys talk about things. Actually, I don't see a problem. Talk about the things that are like deal breakers, things you cannot have happen, things that you can bend on, things that you guys can compromise on. Do it before you even move in. And while you're living with each other, still be open with that communication. Don't let it build up and build up and build up till you explode, go crazy. You know, then your partner's looking at you like, what the heck? Like, I didn't do anything, because you let it build up so much. So keep that communication open. Definitely compromise, bend a little bit, and usually, you know, that can work. And if it doesn't, that just might mean y'all don't need to live with each other. So just be cautious and make a good decision, and definitely think about it before you jump into it. So that's my little tidbit for relationships and living with each other. It could be a blast, which for me it is, so it definitely works. Thumbs up there. But, you know, I've heard some tragic situations with other people, so be careful. And I will talk to you guys later, bring some more kind of my own personal relationship advice, talk to you about it. So, deuces. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And, yeah, why don't you leave me some information on the bottom of how you found living with a partner can be. Some tips if you have any. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!